Broken from the start, chained to our past.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Athena and this is Fat Life Unfiltered. So today we have a few things going on, one of which is of course the emotional eating video diary. It is technically gluten-free Friday, but it is a special one because Jonathan from Finding Cruz decided to challenge me to the ultimate egg and tuna scramble. So game on. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be throwing down in the kitchen, but I'll get to that in a minute. So today is day 11 of the emotional eating video diary. If you're unfamiliar with it, this is a 30-day long challenge. I'm loving this series. I know some of you have commented below, and I appreciate that you don't mind this and you want me to continue with it, because I'm always like that. 30 days is a long day to be looking at someone talking about this stuff day in and day out. But the questions are a little bit different each day. The work you put into it and the effort, I think, is what makes it a successful series. And I really have been trying to put my all into it and just not come on here and try to pull answers out. I actually really have been trying to express myself, put my story out, just for myself, but also for everyone else to kind of get a little bit of understanding of where I'm coming from in my life. Without further ado, it is, if I could take a magic pill and have my dream body, what would it be? I hate to admit this, but I would totally be like one of the really skinny people, big boobs, thin legs, small waist. Wake up tomorrow and look like a top-notch superstar. I would probably, yeah, I would love to be on the way thinner side. But even if I was a size 2 tomorrow, I am part Hispanic, I am Mexican, and I have hips, I have thighs, and I have ass. I have a somewhat smaller waist compared to the rest of my body, but I have a thickness to me that is not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. I'm not going to be blonde hair, blue-eyed, 5'8", 5'9", anytime soon. But yeah, but if I could take a second magic pill, I would just want my body now to be just more toned, and I just would like to embrace the curves that I have, but they do need to be cinched in a little bit more. I'm always going to have issues with how big I think my butt is or how wide I think my hips are. There's your answer. And all I gotta say too, so if I had a magic pill and I could look the way I wanted to though, let me tell you something, Kim Kardashian would have a run for her money, because girl, I naturally have that bootay. Jonathan from Finding Cruz wanted to do this throwdown, and I'm all about that, so let me bust out my ingredients for today, get that going, and we're gonna see who's king or queen of the ultimate tuna and egg scramble throwdown. So today what I'll be throwing down with is 3 eggs, and then I have some tomatoes that I sliced. These are grape ones, tuna that has been drained from the can. There is some cilantro, and there is some green onion, and are those black beans? And of course there will be some seasonings, but let's get to it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and throw in some of my black bean. And I think that should be good. I don't need a ton of it. I don't need a ton of it in there. And I'm going to go ahead and put my tuna in, because I need to flavor that. Let me turn that up a little bit. So, the players in the game are some salt. Just a little bit. Pepper. Oops, just a little bit. Sorry, it looks like I was shading a lot. It was hard to come out. Trust me, just a little bit. Just a little bit of the granulated California garlic, because I like it. Throw on some sazon. So if you haven't had this, sazon is life. And we're going to sprinkle that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add my green onion in there. And the only reason why I don't add my green onion like right away is because I actually don't like it to cook down too much, because the heat and everything, it'll wilt on its own. So far you got it looking good. So I'm going to go ahead and beat these eggs a little bit more. I am using 3 eggs. Technically, to me, it looks like I could actually almost use 4. It could serve 2 people, could just serve 1, depending on depending on if you were one of those people that hits the gym or not. I'm using 3 eggs, so. And I'm not going to season my eggs. I have all the seasonings in my tuna. Bring the tuna in a little bit so it gets coated, and I'm gonna let it set just a little bit before I start trying to mix it. Or what I find happens is that you get all those little tiny like little pieces where the tuna broke up from the egg, and it doesn't, I just don't like it that way. So when it's starting to set like that, that's when I start moving it a little bit, and then not everything falls out that's in the egg. There's that. Let that do its thing. This actually smells like really, really good right now. And you're gonna get that extra protein up in there from the black beans. So now I'm gonna garnish my eggs. There's my cilantro. My mom's in here laughing at me.
Why do you sound so angry?
There's my cilantro. There's the fresh tomato that I diced up. Oh, it's looking pretty. Now, I'm going to add some salsa, but you could add any of these ones. Chipotle, habanero, jalapeno, your regular one. But I'm going to add some of this, and there's my jalapeno. Now, those are my eggs. This is my fiesta style. Looks good. So I went ahead and added my salsa. I don't know if you guys can see that. I think this looks bomb.com. Let me go ahead and taste this for you. It's good. I'm not playing. It is good. It has good flavor to it. If you do the black beans, or you attempt to try this, make sure you rinse the black beans really well till the water runs clear, just to get all the crap off of them, and so they also don't discolor your eggs. But this is a good meal. And I'll be honest, this is the first time I did this one. So usually I just do green onion and my salt, pepper, garlic, my regular little seasoning. I've never tried it with the sazon before. I haven't done it with the salsa or did like my little fiesta flair to it. So this is my first time doing it and killing it. It's good. If you haven't tried tuna and eggs, you are missing out. And I'll tell you one thing. Doing the cilantro on it and the fresh tomato just puts it over the top. And the jalapeno, everything tastes so fresh. And yes, it's pickled jalapeno, but everything has such a good, bright flavor. It's bomb. It's bomb. So I hope you guys like this video. This is to you, Mr. Cruz. So there you go. Ultimate, I think we're hitting it there. Ultimate egg and tuna scramble. And so if you haven't already, subscribe, like, share, and comment. It's greatly appreciated. And until tomorrow, I was gonna say until next, but until tomorrow, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. That's like a flavor explosion in your mouth. Made me almost slap my mama. She had to walk up out of here because I was like, hey girl, it's so good. It's just so good.